Hello everyone. Today we will learn a new topic, that is solve the following LPP by graphical method. The question is here maximization form. In your question you may have maximization or minimization form. Here the question is max z equal to 6x1 plus 5x2 subjected to the constraints x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5 and 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 12. x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0. First, max z is called objective function subjected to x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5 and 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 12 are called constraints. Okay, here in this question we have given two constraints of less than or equal to type, and the below x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0 called non-negative restrictions. Okay, now for plotting the graph, first we take the first constraint, that is x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5. Considering x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 5 as x1 plus x2 equal to 5. Considering inequality constraint as equality constraint, because solving x1 plus x2 equal to 5. For that solving, let we assume x1 equal to 0, that is 0 plus x2 equal to 5, that implies x2 equal to 5. The point is 0, 5. Similarly, let x2 equal to 0, substitute in the equation x1 plus x2 equal to 5, substitute x2 equal to 0, that is x1 plus 0 equal to 5, x1 equal to 5, the point is 5, 0. Now we use these points 0, 5, 5, 0 for plotting the graph. So similarly, do for the second constraint. What is the second constraint? Which is again less than or equal to type 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 12. Considering this inequality constraint as equality constraint, solving them. For solving them, I am assuming already we know x1 plus x2 equal to 5. The points are 0, 5, 0. For the second constraint, converting it into equality, 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 12, written as 3x1 plus 2x2 equal to 12. Okay, take this as equation 2. Similarly, for solving this, let x1 equal to 0. Substitute 0 in this equation 2. 3x1, that is 3 into 0 plus 2x2 as it is equal to 12. Okay, now 2x2 equal to 12. x2 equal to 12 by 2, that is 6. x2 is 6. The point is 0, 6. Let x2 equal to 0 in equation 2. 3x1 as it is 2 into 0 equal to 12. That implies 3x1 equal to 12. 12 by 3, that is x1 equal to 4. The point is 4, 0. 0, 6, 4, 0. Okay, these are the points that should be used for plotting the graph. From equation 1 we observed 2 points, from equation 2 we observed 2 points. Those points I am writing here clearly. What is our first constraint? That is x1 plus x2 equal to 5, x1, x2. When x1 equal to 0, x2 is 5, x2 is 0, x1 is 5. Okay, similarly I am writing the same 3x1 plus 2x2 equal to 12, writing in a box, that is x1, x2. x1 is 0. What is the value of x2? We have x2 is 6. When x2 is 0, the value of x1 is 4. Now is it clear for you? These values 0, 5, 5, 0 from the first equation and 0, 6 and 4, 0 from the second equation will be used for plotting the graph. Okay, here two constraints in the question given are less than or equal to type. This is our graph. Scale, you have to take scale 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Take x-axis as x1, y-axis as x2. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. 10 values I have taken on x1 and 0, 1, 2 and so on values taken in x2. And what are the points from the first constraint 0, 5 and 5, 0? 0, 5, first point, 0 on x-axis along the x-axis and 5 on y-axis, that is x2. Keep a point on 5. Similarly, next 5, 0 is the point x-axis along the x-axis 5 and 0 on y. That is, join these 2 points. Joining these 2 points will give a line. Denote that line as equation 1. Okay. Similarly, 0, 6, 4, 0 are the 2 points for the second constraint. Along with x1, 0 and along with x2, that is y, that is 6. Make a point. Along with x1, that is 4 and 0 on along with y. Now join these 2 points will give you another line and mark it as equation 2. So in the graph we have taken the scale 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. By the corresponding 2 constraints we have drawn 2 lines denoting by equation 1, equation 2. Now in this graph you have to identify the feasible region, that is main important point. How to identify the feasible region? See, in the question first constraint is given less than or equal to type. For the first equation, draw the lines towards the origin. Draw the lines towards the origin or shade the area below the line. Okay, shade the area below the line because the constraint is less than or equal to type. For the second constraint, we have to see whether it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Here given it is less than or equal to, so draw the line towards the origin for the second equation line, or draw the line below the, shade the area below the line. Here you can observe easily from this graph. It is better to take the graph paper. You can identify easily the feasible region. Feasible region is a common area corresponding to the both the constraint. The area which is common to both the constraint is known as the feasible region. Here you can observe 0, O, A, B, C. O is 0, 0, A is 0, 4, B is 2, 3 from the graph, and C is 0, 5. And this, see how I am writing the box. The total shaded area is known as the feasible region. Here in this problem, for the less than or equal to constraint, OABC is the feasible region. The points are taken from the graph. Okay, already I told you feasible region is a region common to both the constraints. Now observe the corner points of this feasible region. Okay, observe the corner points of the feasible region. Here you can observe B is the intersection of both the lines. B is the intersection of both the lines. The point of B is 2, 3. If you take a graph paper, it will be easy to construct a graph. If any of the constraint in the given question is greater than or equal to type, then you shade the area above the region. For this question, this is not here. See, can you observe here on y-axis between 5, 6 there is a portion that is not feasible because that is not common to equation 2. Similarly, on x-axis between 4 to 5 there is a portion that is not common, and that is not the feasible region because that is not common to equation 2. Now these points are, these coordinate points are substituted in the objective function. Okay, now make a box like this. Extreme point coordinates O 0, 0, A 4, 0, B 2, 3, C 0, 5. What is our max z value? 6x1 plus 5x2. Now substitute x1 as 0, x2 as 0. 6 into 0 plus 5 into 0. That will give you the objective function value. 0 plus 0 is 0. Now A 4, 0. 6 into 4 plus 5 into 0, that is 6 4 the 24 plus 0. The objective function value is 24. B2 comma 3. 6 into 2 plus 5 into 3. 12 plus 15. 27 is the objective function value. C0 comma 5. 6 into 0 plus 5 into 5. 25. So we have obtained 4 values here. Objective function value 0, 24, 27, 25. Now the main motto is to find the optimum value of the given objective function. Here from among all these 4 points, 27 is the maximum value. That means our objective function is to be maximized at this point 27, and the coordinate point for this is B2 comma 3. Okay, we will write in the last, that is max z equal to 27 at which point B2 comma 3. Okay, in any of the LPP problem, our main objective is to maximize the given problem or minimize the given problem. In the question it is given, it is maximization, that is profit problem. We have to maximize the profit. Optimum value for max z is 27. Please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos. Thank you for watching.